On this occasion, I bring you a method for modding vehicles, a method that I have already brought to my channel several times before. So in this video, we will simply be reviewing it a bit more quickly and verifying that the method is still working. And for those who have not yet seen this video, or rather this method, I leave the videos with a more detailed explanation in the description of this video. What I did want to clarify is that some people were commenting to me that it was failing for them. The method that it wouldn't let them buy the ticket from the window of the arena. So for those people, what they need to do is open the map and the online menu, options, and where it says join the next mode from the stands, you have to set it to not join below this option where it says allow. Spectators have to set it to no, and below this last option where it says matchmaking, they have to set it to closed. Then they need to go to settings and verify that they have partial aim assist. In case they don't have it set that way, they need to enable it. Now finally, we open the interaction menu, go to preferences, minimap icon options, and where it says activities, we have to set it to customized. Then we have to set it to show all activities. We have to do the same in series of modes. And finally, we can tell our friend to go to the car meet and wait there while we glitch ourselves, and once we're glitched, we tell them to invite us. So now let's start with the glitching. As always, we come here near the arena war, open the map, hover over any activity, it doesn't matter which one, and when the option to press square to start the activity appears, we join Anahuac 1P5. In case you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Anahuac 1P4, if you are playing on PlayStation 4, here you join and the first alert appears. You accept it on the second alert. What you have to do is accept it, and as soon as you accept it, you need to press square. If it goes well, the glitch should show you this alert, which asks if you are sure you want to start this activity. You accept it, and the fourth and final alert will appear, which you also need to accept. When you do this, you will descend from the cloud, now without a minimap. In this case, you already have the entire glitch, well, not the entire glitch, but the first part of the glitch completely finished. What can happen here is that it puts you in the cloud, as you are seeing on the screen, or that it shows you an alert that says the activity is no longer available. If either of those two options happens, you have to try the glitch again because it didn't work. As I already mentioned, what needs to happen is that you get the alert asking if you are sure you want to start this activity. Once that's clarified so you understand it well, now what you need to do is go to the arena windows, press right arrow and X. To be a spectator of the event and your character will freeze, you won't be able to. Here, what you need to do is join Anahuac 10P5. In case it's on PlayStation 5 or Anahuac 7, if it's on PlayStation 4, you join, and again an alert will appear, you accept it, and that's it. You would have, so to speak, the most difficult part of the glitch completed. Here we simply tell our friend to invite us to the karmic. We obviously accept the invitation, and once we arrive here, our friend needs to request a vehicle. It doesn't matter which one. And we also need to call the mechanic and ask him to bring us the car. The one we're going to use to mod? Well, to mod the other vehicle we want. Once our vehicle arrives, we need to go to our friend's car and get in as the driver. It's important to be the driver. Once we're here, we're going to open the interaction menu and invite him to a race. When our friend accepts, a timer appears at the bottom right, showing how much time is left before the race starts. When that timer reaches 2 seconds, our friend needs to return their vehicle using the interaction menu. If it works correctly, the glitch will cause us to be ejected from their car and we'll be left with an infinite black screen. Here, what we need to do is join Anahuac 10P5 or Anahuac 7 again, depending on which platform you're on. Once you join, an alert will appear again that you need to accept and the black screen will disappear. You will appear with the car, mother, and you will appear with the camera inverted, very glitched. Now what you need to do is go to the street and register as a CEO. Here you need to request a buzzard or request the helicopter from the COSAD that you want. You need to find it, get in, lift it, and jump out to self-eliminate. Once you appear, you will reappear with the mother car and with the camera frozen. You won't be able to move. Here to get rid of this and be able to move, you need to join Anahuac DSP5 or Anahuac 7, depending on your platform. And again, a final alert will appear. This is the last alert you need to accept. Simply accept it and that's it. You will now be able to move. Now you need to join these like type of bars, and that you see on the screen like a gate. And from here, you will request a luxury helicopter. from the executive director's abilities. Here you simply wait for it to arrive always. The helicopter will appear here behind these types of bars that you see on the screen. That's why I always tell you to come here and you will see it. Or in case your camera is very bugged and you don't see it, then you will hear it by the rotors. Once you hear or see that the helicopter has arrived, simply move back and get into the helicopter. Here, once you get in, simply press L3 and select your office. Whichever one you have, it doesn't matter which. When you arrive at your office, what you need to do is go to your assistant, press the right arrow, and select the option to request a personal vehicle. Now simply look for the department where you have the vehicle you want to modify, the one you are going to transfer to. That's the one you need to request. Once you request it, you will automatically exit the office. And once you're outside, what you need to do is head to the street and request a buzzard again, or request a sparrow from the Cossack. Find it, get in, take off again, and self-destruct. Once you do this, you will reappear with the vehicle fully modified. The one you wanted to modify, you will now have it modified. Finally, we simply tell our friend to leave the session or close the game so we can move, because we will appear with a camera that is, well, frozen again. So to get rid of that, our friend needs to leave the session or exit the game. And once they do, we will be able to move. And now, finally, we simply take it to Los Santos Customs and make any modification to the vehicle. But it's important to make some modification because if you don't make any changes, the model won't be saved. So make some change, it doesn't matter which one. In case you have an armored vehicle or a patrol car, it won't let you take it into Los Santos Customs. The gate won't open for you. In that case, what you need to do is have a vehicle workshop, either in the Avenger or in the Mobile Operations Center, and request it where you have the workshop. If you have it in the Operations Center, then request the center. And if you have it in the Avenger, then request the Avenger. Obviously, if you have it in both, then request whichever one. It doesn't matter, simply, as long as it has a vehicle workshop, then what you need to do is join Anahuac 1P5 or Anahuac 2P4, depending on your platform. Accept the first alert, cancel the second, accept the third, and that's it. The mode will be removed, or rather the glitch, sorry. And now you can put your car in the Avenger or the Operations Center. Now simply make a modification as if you were in Los Santos Custom, and that's it. It will work the same, and you will have it saved. So that's all from me. I hope you liked and found this video helpful. And until next time.